What is up, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We are doing something a little different this week. I am in Mexico, y'all, at the Moon Palace in Cancun. We are here. I'm here with my wife and our friends, hanging out for the week. We've got basically 6 nights all-inclusive at the Moon Palace. So I'm gonna show y'all around, and it's gonna be a good time, so stay tuned. All right, so I want to show y'all our room. I believe this is a junior suite. I'm not 100% sure on that, but let's check it out. Come on. What I do like about this place is your wristband is your key, so you really don't have to worry about losing your key or anything like that. This thing's completely waterproof, and it's held up the entire trip just fine. So anyway, lights on here. This is pretty cool. This is the energy card. So when you come in, housekeeping had just been through, so they had taken it off. But basically, that's your that connects your whole lighting system. So you got your espresso machine. You have got some pretty decent espresso pods. I don't mind them at all. I generally drink one in the morning. They will keep you stocked up with good stuff like these Mexican gummy bears, Boo Boo Lubu, Oreos, chips, nuts, all that stuff. And if you tell them what your favorite is, they will just bring it to you. But there's decent closet space, and yeah, here's the room. Nothing crazy, nothing too fancy, but definitely very nice. And it does have the quintessential hot tub. I will say though, we fired it up twice, and once it did not have hot enough water to get in. So I'm not sure what was up with that. But we have also got a nice little sort of patio area with loungers and chairs, and just a, great place to come out in the morning, have your coffee, look out over this gorgeous property. Check out the bathroom here. We got dual sinks. That's key for me and my wife. And then walk-in shower. It's, again, nothing crazy. When we stayed at Excellence, I think our shower was like 7 times this big, but it's nice. So that's it. That is our humble abode, y'all. What is up? We are about to hop on the water slide. So I'm gonna take y'all with us, and we are gonna go down the biggest water slide at this resort. Yeah, buddy. feature of the Moon Palace, the Grand at the Moon Palace. This is called the library, and while right now it might just look like a nondescript stack of books, at about I think it's like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, they open it up and it's a speakeasy. So you just have to look for the door handle right here, and that's the entrance. So if you do decide to go to the library, I recommend getting a Cuba Libre. It's a super good drink, and you'll have a good time. Friends, welcome back to Mexico. Welcome to Tulum. We are here at the ancient ruins on part of an excursion offered by the resort. Again, our resort is the Grand Moon Palace near Cancun. But yeah, behind me you will see the Caribbean Sea. We are near the top of the ruins right now. And if you don't know anything about the Mayans, just know that they were amazing astronomers. And the Mayan calendar is a super impressive thing in and of itself. But the gist of it is they used the sun and the different equinoxes throughout the year to make that calendar, and to also incorporated it into how they worshiped their gods. So we are gonna walk around the ruins. I'm gonna take y'all with me. It's brutally freaking hot. I think it's 100 degrees, no shade. And I think I've already lost 5 pounds in water weight, but stay tuned, we're gonna have some fun.
Common relation with Cova and Chichen Itza, like the most important among others. Cova is located 40 kilometers from Tulum, west direction, and Chichen Itza is located to 130 kilometers from Cova. Human face, yeah? Notice the mouth, nose, the eye, and feathers. Actually, snake, bird. This one is the mouth. Let's see the nose.
Buddy. There are iguanas everywhere around the ruins, y'all. But they're pretty super chill. They're very much used to people being here. There's his friend down there. I don't know if you can see him, but pretty cool. All right, my friends, welcome back to the next leg of our journey. We are here at Aventura Maya, and we are about to do some zip lining. Now, I would be lying if I said I'm not a little freaked out. I've never done zip lining before, but I'm also super excited. It should be a blast. After that, we're gonna go do some snorkeling in some caves and yeah, just do some exploring. So this is another part of the excursion offered by the Moon Palace. And yeah, this is quite the adventure so far. So let's keep it going, y'all.
Sit down, lean back, and go.
My wife is crazy. Normal, por favor. Yes. Gracias. No Superman. Y'all. So I just finished my run. It was crazy. It's a big workout. I mean, you are talking like so many sets of stairs you have to go up, and it's yeah, it's crazy though. You get up there and I don't know how high you actually are. Maybe I don't know, maybe not even 100 feet, 200 feet on some of them. But you got to know this about it. It's a circuit. So there's 6 total, and while there is like an escape route, you can stop after 3, maybe after 5 too. We did all 6, which was super cool. But I will say, I don't think I'm in a hurry to do it again anytime soon. I know my wife and my friends really enjoyed it. Just maybe not quite my thing. Not really scared of heights. I've done mountain climbing before, but I don't know. I have to think about it. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next adventure.
Step, guys.
Yeah, this one I haven't been to.
Step.
Gracias. All right, y'all, we're down in the cave. The water's probably 74 degrees. It's cold. About to do a little snorkeling and exploring. This is gonna be cool.
Waiting for Lisa, waiting for Lisa.
What'd you want?
Sausage and...
All right, y'all, so we just did our COVID test. It's super simple. When you get here, I recommend scheduling it. You know, they say, I think you can do it up to 3 days in advance of your departure date. My wife and I and our friends are leaving tomorrow, which is Friday, so we just did ours. You get the test results back in like 10 minutes. Fortunately, we were all negative. But again, it's just a super simple process, and you've got to have that. You've got to have that negative result to go back to the States. So, very important. Hey y'all, welcome back to another day in beautiful Mexico here at the Moon Palace. This is our last full day at the resort. We are leaving tomorrow, like mid-afternoon here. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys a recap of, you know, what we've thought about the resort and just everything that it encompasses. First and foremost, this property is massive and sprawling. There's actually like 3 separate resorts within the Moon Palace itself. There's the Grand, the Nazook, and one other that I can't ever remember because it's the farthest away. I think we've only been down there one time. So the options for what you can do are pretty much endless. We did the excursion to Tulum, which included ziplining and snorkeling in caves, which was awesome. Highly recommend that trip. If it's Hades hot like it was for us, I'd skip the ancient ruins. The ruins at Tulum are super cool, and it was fun to learn about the Mayans and the Mayan calendar and all that stuff. But we literally just like melted there. It was there's no shade. It was over 100 degrees, and yeah, I would pass on that part of the trip. But it's September, it's peak hotness down here. It's still hurricane season, and I'll talk a little bit more about that here in a second. But yeah, so I'd probably suggest skipping that part of the trip if it's as hot when you visit as it is now. But speaking of hurricane season, thankfully, you know, we didn't have any activity, you know, close to Mexico at this time, but it's empty, sort of. The resort is not very busy right now, and that is what I love about it. In terms of, you know, there are certain restaurants where you have to get reservations, but honestly, most places you can just walk right in, and you just get seated right away. In general, the food has been excellent. The first night we got here, we ate at the Lebanese restaurant, which I believe is called Habibi, and it was fantastic. And what we learned is, at a lot of the places, the best thing to do, especially if you're foodies like us, is just let them bring you food. Just tell them you want to do, you know, their tasting experience, or, you know, just whatever they want to give you, and they'll bring you the best stuff they have. So we've done that at a bunch of different restaurants. Highly recommend doing that. But yeah, overall the food is excellent. You can get room service whenever. The breakfast is pretty good. There is a cochinita sandwich, I believe it's called, that I've had a couple times, which has just been fantastic. The breakfast buffets are also really good. We've done that most days because a lot of the actual restaurants aren't open for breakfast. Some are occasionally, but we found it's just easier to either do the buffet or order room service. But again, overall, excellent food. There's no shortage of options. Today there's like a barbecue place we're gonna hit called Smoked, I think. But yeah, so overall, man, this has been a great trip. Super cool experience. And if you're looking to go to Mexico and do an all-inclusive, I highly recommend checking out the Moon Palace, y'all. We're just gonna catch the last of the sunset, y'all. It's been a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Our last night in Mexico.